Some money to charity, Bruce.
Hey, Michael Keaton, dude.
Yummy, guys! We just had some brunchies, and we're doing a little.
I do feel better.
So you see all
with
this
food.
daylight that you normally don't see.
I would do this analog too today, guys. So you're gonna see some really great analog.
Everybody close a little bit, just because there's a lot of light on me. Hey guys, welcome.
Does it bother you?
You can
We're
see
after watching-
People are supposed to think it's the same time of day. Guys,
You
welcome.
literally just said it was brunch. Seconds
I was
ago.
kidding. Welcome to Burn After Watching
Brunch
Found
edition?
Footage Edition.
We saw.
No, and this is still
Guys,
burn.
we saw
after.
The
It's just burn.
Flash.
It's just burn.
Well, it's a new movie, you know. It's just
new.
came out, and we saw it in theaters, of course.
If Found Footage doesn't have to be good.
Our favorite theater, slotslight.net.
Yeah.
Slotlight site.
Boy, was the quality of this film low grade. I'm to the point where I was like, I wonder if this was somehow better on 4K, but I don't know. I don't think it would have made the jokes land any better. But hey, guys, let's talk about the Flash.
Yeah,
Let's drink. Let's
You're
drink some beers
100% wrong. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
Hey guys, I got us a brunch beer here. Krabby Strawberry Lime Alcoholic Ginger Beer.
It sounds great. Prost.
So much brunch. I like it. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
It's very sweet.
Could have had a little more ginger in it, but
Yeah,
How
ginger
dare
and
it.
lime.
How dare
It's
it.
like mostly strawberry, that's for sure.
I want ginger beer to
and
burn
lime.
me out. That's
Yeah.
what I want, like from the inside. Like wake me up.
Guys, we started this movie hitting the ground running.
Literally.
Got the funds
Like, we
going
didn't
already,
even get
guys.
the
We did.
DCU intro. I'm just like, oh, he's just
You
running.
get the
Okay.
weird running.
Yeah.
Did we miss any of the first minutes of this?
No.
Okay, right. I thought it was pretty much where it started, like after the credits. To me, that's what it
0%
felt like.
chance, yeah.
Um,
You might have missed like a credit.
but there's some shit going on. There's some shit going on.
Is there? Yeah, I mean, it's Flash. It looks like he's working with Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne, the Ben
Yep.
Affleck, I should call him, Batfleck.
Batfleck, yeah.
And he's basically like chastising Bruce. He's like, why aren't you here right now? He's just a man. Like he's a man with a motorcycle.
Yeah, he can't instantly get to where you need to go to, bro.
He can't literally stop time.
Plus, he is chasing the guy who's got some kind of like deadly virus or something. That's what he says. So he's got a deadly virus.
Okay,
that
so
can
they
stop him or
broke into the
something.
hospital
Yada,
that
yada,
totally
yada.
keeps deadly viruses there,
Yeah,
along with
and children.
yeah,
and
with
babies.
a maternity ward on a
Deadly
different
virus
floor.
is that if they fell into the Gotham River, could kill half the population.
Keep that at a hospital where you're keeping people. Sure. So
The fuck?
yeah, so basically Bruce is like, hey, I'm gonna
Because
chase.
comics.
He's like, I'm gonna chase these guys so they don't get away with this
like, cool
virus,
motorcycle.
and you're gonna
Save the hospital.
save the entire hospital. Yeah, save the entire hospital. So that's what he sends him to do.
The guy can stop time.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So
Like, literally move it to, like, femtoseconds.
So I don't know where he was though, because at like one point he's like running across the desert, like he's just running. I guess he had to run to Gotham. Was this taking place in Gotham? So he ran to Gotham.
Yeah, and Gotham notoriously next to a desert.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of deserts in this for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I'm like, where did they film this in? Like Arizona?
Yeah.
That's why.
It's
Like,
we got to use the site.
yeah.
Because if I remember correctly,
Wait, didn't he run to where slotslight.com is, though?
Oh,
I think so. I think that's what it was. And
Wow.
could you see the blender with the money
Yeah.
coming out of
Wow.
it?
And LeBron James, for some reason?
So he has like a little energy meter on his suit that's like, you need to eat food.
Yeah.
Flash need food badly.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
a new useful thing.
So we get then
Well,
we see
that'll
this.
come into play in 5
We
seconds.
see this
sure.
nurse, and she's in a maternity ward, and for some reason she's locked in there because of the
What a great female character, by the way. She does a lot of screaming.
just screaming, just
A lot of
screaming. Just screaming.
Like,
Yep.
Like, we need you to scream. Perfect. You're
Yep.
perfect for this role.
But it's her stuck in this maternity ward with like 8 babies.
The babies are just having fucking
Yeah,
fun.
they're
though.
just like, we're
They're
fine.
babies. Babies are having fun,
Yeah.
like buildings just shattering around them. Lights, sounds going off. They're just like chilling
Babies
like
kind
babies
of are
do.
fucking stupid. Though.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
like,
they're dumb.
Yeah, they'd be crying their fucking eyes out.
They
when there's a
probably would be
noise,
crying
okay?
because they'd
Any
be
noise.
like, I'm not
There wasn't
sleeping.
enough
Where's
time
a
to
boob?
Any noise, they'd be screaming.
They'd be like, boobies. So
They're like chill. They're like,
What if the Flash could, like, one of those powers is to can hear what babies are thinking? Like,
boobies. Yeah.
I like movies.
Yeah.
I want that titty milk. I'm so hungry.
I just shit myself. Yeah. So, but of course, the babies come flying out the window with this nurse. And he's like, oh, I gotta save all these babies, because Alfred's like, there's babies flying through the air. But of course, he needs food too, so he makes sure that he takes the time to make himself a microwave burrito.
Jamie was upset. Well, actually, he was already in the microwave.
Yeah.
But Jamie was upset that the nurse yeeted a baby. I'm like, she's falling out a fucking window.
No.
Like, what's she gonna do with that baby?
I'm
That
like-
baby is just gonna be padding. To
Yeah.
hit the
At
ground.
this point, you are now protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Plus, it was like a femtosecond after this happened, after she
Yeah.
fell in the window. She probably wouldn't be holding on to a fucking baby because
Yeah.
she's like, no, I'm falling out a window.
Like, the force of the falling out the window could cause you to lose the baby.
Definitely.
Because you're going to fall to your death.
But she definitely yeeted that baby.
Because she was
Yeah.
she was ready. She just waited all her bowels. It
Yeah.
was like actually as it was happening.
Dude, there's so many funny little things you could have put in this. Like she shit herself. That could have been hilarious.
What if in the DCEU
Instead of just like make her
Look Who-
scream more.
What if Look Who's
Cross her
Talking
eyes.
was also in the DCEU, so we could have got these babies talking as they
Yeah.
fell?
What if Aquaman could talk to fish and babies? Then he was in this movie.
Well-
Well, this babies are all saying they want boobies.
Well,
No.
he wasn't in the main part of the
He
movie.
wasn't in any part of the movie until the.
That's what I'm saying. The main part.
Spoilers. So Bat like doing some damage. You got the two wheels. He's like skinning around. There's also he's
Doing stuff bad guys
He's chasing a Hummer. Somehow not successfully. A Hummer is not a good turning
Yeah,
vehicle. It's
not
like
at all.
skidding around corners. It's like
also,
like power
this
driving.
Hummer is carrying deadly virus. It's like just trying to take it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, that thing flips over, then the virus gets out. We're still all fine, but hopefully it's not airborne
A
virus.
virus
I
that
guess.
is
I don't
air
know.
and waterborne or something. Like,
I don't know.
I'm confused.
I don't know.
I did
Whatever.
not understand.
Comic
how
yada
big
yada
some-
there.
Yeah, comic yada yada. Indeed.
This is when we get some police officers who are trying to help, but then they die.
Always.
Yeah.
Like, and they always. It's not just that they crash their car; that their cars are flipping through the
Yeah,
air.
yeah,
They're like playing like some like Pagliacci fucking clown music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this flying. Okay, why?
Like 3 axes flying through the air. Like, okay, that guy's dead.
Yeah, that guy's fully, and then like it lands like endos,
Yeah,
like and
yeah,
like that
that
guy's
guy's
fully
dead.
dead. Like,
Fully
he's
dead.
gone through the
I
windshield,
know
and
he's
then
dead.
the car landed on top of him.
Then
He's
we're
so
back
glad.
to the babies because this is like the
'Cause
long.
this is a scene.
So long.
This is our set piece.
Yeah.
This falling building, collapsing, babies.
Yep. So he punches through a vending machine, gets himself some food,
Yeah,
grabs
see,
a
no, 'cause
burrito
see,
out
he
of the
like runs and
microwave.
like he's gonna get these babies, but then he gets food instead.
Well, because he's like, I'll be
So
faster if I
funny.
eat.
Well, because he's a little
So
meter.
right,
we showed,
exactly.
We showed just half a scene ago, and now we have to care about
Yeah,
this.
so
Yeah.
one baby's about to get stabbed.
Well, and like the,
I do like that it shows all the baby deaths. Like one has like glass flying at it, one has like acid
One
flying
is-
at it.
yeah,
Yeah,
one is a bunch of scalpels.
yeah,
No dead baby jokes because they're all he says.
of course. But
But
like,
also-
but they
There's
edge
also a
it.
service.
They're like
There's
they
also a
could die.
random service dog.
Yeah, and then there's the dog, and it's like, of course, I was
This
like,
is also cute.
I was like,
Save
all
the
those
dog,
babies
yes.
can die,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you need to save that dog.
We're overpopulated. Get that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, he like lines the babies up, and you can only like sort of touch them when you burn them.
Right.
But it's fine to put them like in a microwave, and then put them in front of like say a exploding canister that shoots flames at it.
Yeah.
That's fine because microwaves, I guess, are insulated.
It'll
somehow.
protect the baby from the flames. Even though the microwave's all made of metal, so it would heat up and probably
And
cook the
also-
baby.
And also, we find out later that the microwave is fucking on somehow.
I'm like, is this a?
Yeah, because of course
Like,
they
it's
do.
not, is it like a battery powered microwave?
He lands with like a gurney with all the babies lined up
Like,
and
actually,
the
on the
dog,
gurney baby.
and the one baby's still in the microwave, and it beeps,
There's a cool
and you're
looking
just
babe.
like,
There was just a fucking sound technician that's like, this scene needs one more thing.
yeah.
Yeah, which I think that breaks the whole point of the thing. Out of all that, breaks it because you're like, oh, so the microwave was on with the baby. in it?
What if
Yeah.
you'd opened it up and there'd been just a microwave baby?
Like, oops, missed one. Sorry.
Oh God, I got the baby.
But then of course he lands, and of course the nurse again is just screaming, not saying
Kind of
thank
hysterical, am I right?
Not- yeah, just screaming.
I don't know how you would scream at that point. Like I'm in the air, I'm on the ground. It was like in a picosecond.
Yeah.
You know, I would just be like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Like I can't even register this.
And
Like,
again, she should have shit herself instead of screaming.
Yeah.
Did not happen.
But he saved all the babies, and apparently those were the only people who needed saving from the hospital.
Yes,
the
they're the
whole
only
rest
people
of the hospital. was like- there
were
were multiple floors that
5
collapsed.
babies,
Yeah.
a dog, and a woman.
Yeah.
we only cared about the babies.
That whole thing, sinkhole.
I only
to
cared
fuck-
about the
No,
dog.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
saying.
He also
audience
said
did.
I'm always cleaning up your messes. So like, is he implying that Bruce Wayne like created the sinkhole? Is this like from the Batcave? Like, did he not?
No,
pay
I think
the foundation of the building
I think
correctly?
the stuff was underground, so they had exploded their way out. That's what I think, and so this has caused some kind of
Did
dynamic
not make sense. Yeah.
shift in the land.
Well, and I hate
Maybe
how
it's the minute or two we missed in the
it's
beginning.
like
That's-
the normal trope too of like the sidekick where they're like, I just have to clean up messes and save lives while you get to chase the bad guys. That's like you're actually doing the way more important work of saving multiple people's
Yeah,
lives.
if you had switched places, this would not have worked.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, Batman couldn't have saved all those babies.
If you would have switched places, Flash could have just took the thing from the guy and then went and saved.
But also, he wouldn't have tried to save those babies. He would have been whatever.
Yeah.
He would have saved one baby and then made that baby his ward, and then been like, yeah, the
Right.
7 other babies that died. And you're my new brother.
Now you have survivor's guilt and you have to be
Yeah.
with me forever.
That
Learn
could've-
acrobatic.
That could have been a fun what if,
Yeah.
like you did the baby and there's a little name that says Robin on it or something, like Dick Grayson. You know,
Yeah.
Just his dick on there.
Shit.
Yeah, so.
Oh, all right. So,
so the Dark Knight, he's got the dude. They of course the Hummer goes off the cliff and he's hanging there. He's about to drop him, but who saves them? Wonder Woman, guys.
And she lassos them together,
which
is
also
important for
the
this
only time
hilarious
she's used the
plot.
lasso of truth for like any fucking practical reason. So
Well-
okay, let's do it.
Also, it's lassoed around his armored arm, so I guess it goes through armor.
Why not?
Uh,
It's like a magical lasso.
But,
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, Batman's kind of like flirting. He's getting like.
man, another language in our version.
But first, he says something like.
Je suis la Juvienne.
No. He says, I'm trying to think. He's like, he's like, I only talk like this to avert how I feel about you or something. He says something like that, and she's like, and obviously we couldn't really understand what the rest of it was because for some reason our ears had switched to French.
Guys,
But,
we missed the will they won't they of that scene.
yeah.
But also,
Everyone's cared about.
And Mary
Who
just standing there
cares?
awkwardly, like,
and I bet you the other guy went boobies.
yeah.
I really just want to touch your boobies.
He's like, you're the hottest woman I've ever seen in my
Hooters,
life.
Hooters, yum yum
Yeah.
yum.
Ben
Hooters,
Affleck was
Hooters.
like, I wish I could be with you, but I'm with J-Lo. She's the next best thing.
I found a Jersey girl that I love.
They're back
Um,
together, and I love it.
I mean, I love J-Lo.
Yeah,
she
geez, what
needs
you
to
do
find
you?
someone who really will appreciate her. 'Cause
So-
Ben
so-
Affleck is garbage.
Barry's got so Barry like runs, and then there's and this maybe is something we missed, obviously,
Maybe? I don't know.
because he runs into this coffee shop and the guy's like, "You didn't take that long," and like,
Yeah, because he had done all this while he was.
Oh, I bet he was on his way to work.
Yeah, he was
He
ordering
was on
coffee.
his
and
way
he
to
got
work, because
called.
then he was late to
Yeah.
work, too, and they were like, you were late again.
but also like, can you like Barry
Wait.
go and speed
Okay,
flash
okay, so
over
he was
coffee?
already late to work when this happened.
I think he was on his way to work.
Yeah, but he must have already been late because this was like a
Just super salty.
second in here. This was like 3 seconds because the guy had enough time to just talk and turn back and he grabbed his coffee. So theoretically, he was already late at this point.
Yeah.
because he got to work late.
Because like, you can't run back in time, or can he?
And then it's like, oh, you're so slow and dumb, you can't do anything.
Well, and like, yeah, I'm
He's
like, Barry's just bad at his
his
job.
employees are just
Yeah.
bullying the fuck. I actually put that too.
Yeah, no, like everybody is fucking bullying this guy,
Yeah.
including Iris West, who is famously his wife in the like becomes his wife.
She like
No, she basically says like, "Oh, you're sure like your dad's not a killer." Like, are you fucking kidding
Well,
me?
because she's
man?
she's trying to interview him or something, and he's like,
everyone in this movie is on the spectrum. Like, just everyone in the movie. Every person in this movie is on the spectrum.
and the worst part is they're trying to smush this Iris thing into this whole movie, and they have no fucking chemistry because because Barry is like autistic, can't really deal with relationships at all, has no clue how to talk to her. She's like, "Let's go on a date now." At the end, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like, I didn't get that from this. Like, I like how you can't talk to people, and your house is disgusting because it's like later because they go in there. It's like, oh, man.
I was
This movie
excited.
has jarring slapstick in it.
Was there wasn't a first Flash movie, right? This is his first standalone
No,
movie.
he was just in Justice League.
Right, okay. So I did like they had Sierra Monica Jackson. She's from Dairy Girls. She's Irish. Of course, they gave her she did an okay American accent. I mean, she had like 5 lines. So,
Passable.
yeah, it was fine. But I hate that those two are supposed to be like his friends, but then they're like, you don't have any friends. She's your one friend. And
Yeah.
it's like,
I was like, the loser colleagues are teasing him. These guys are not.
do you think
cool.
they were doing that because they were like, well, we have to make him a sympathetic character because he doesn't
No,
bully people
they
in
were
real life.
also
They
doing-
don't bully people in real
They were
life.
doing this for later in the movie when they were the exact opposite.
Right, exactly, right, yeah.
They're like, oh, look at that. Completely out of different. than
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were.
So,
Because he put a can of tomatoes in a cart.
we haven't even got there yet. So,
Yeah.
then we've got him,
He's his dad's appeal.
yeah, he's working
Or
on
he's
his
working
dad's
on his
appeal.
dad's
And they find footage of his dad at the store which was his alibi, saying that he was going to pick up this can of
But guess
tomatoes
what?
that they needed.
The only camera that they looked at, he doesn't look up.
He doesn't
so
look
he doesn't
up.
look up when he comes in the store. Is there a camera? Because there should be a
Yeah, there's
camera
only
there.
one camera
Yeah.
over the aisle.
Over one aisle.
One of
Wow.
the tomato one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the tomato thefts. We did one camera right here. That's it.
And he
Who
was
can
wearing
steal
a
tomatoes?
baseball cap, so we can't see his face at
Yeah, and
all.
walking like this. And I guess not sideways into the aisle. He's like
No.
walking like this, so like a crab. Because there's a straight on camera where you could see the side of his face very easily if he just, turned to the side and walked like a regular person.
So anyway,
I'm like, all of this is so fucking flimsy and it's
Yeah.
making me mad already.
Yeah. but Barry's like, Dad, it's not going to work. And his dad's like, you know what? I don't want you to worry about me anymore. Like, I really just want you to
Well, he's like,
live your
even if
life.
I got outside without my baby Schnookums, I
Yeah.
don't want to live. And
Yeah.
he's like, what?
And then he, like, runs to the house that he lives in to, like, I don't know,
Check.
Look at it.
have memories.
See if there's more evidence from 20
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah. And then we get the flashback of what happened to
I like that. Flashback,
we get the
baby!
flashback of what happened to his mom. Which is that
She got murdered.
and she like blames Barry for not getting the tomatoes. So then he's got survivor's guilt
That's right.
yeah.
Did she blame him?
No, she's like, well, jokingly, but she's like, Barry didn't get enough tomatoes, so now we need more tomatoes.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like.
Yeah.
I thought she was like on a deathbed, like Barry.
But also, by the way, we see the scene where she's getting tomatoes, and she's the one getting the tomato.
Yeah, Barry wasn't even
Yeah.
there.
So what the fuck, lady?
Yeah. You
You're
didn't get
gaslighting your
enough
kid.
No, she literally was like, we know we always need 2 cans. And
The
it's like,
Flash
you
should be
were in the
called
store alone.
Gash.
Yeah. Seriously.
Because he was gaslit
It
by
was
his mom.
like, it made no sense.
The
So, yeah.
gaslight is a different thing, by the way.
Oh.
Different.
I have
Gaslights
one of those.
dot
I
net.
bought one of those. Yeah, go gaslights.com. Different thing. It's our sponsor today.
So, okay.
And we're going to cut a scene of you experiencing the gaslight.
This time.
So the dad leaves to go get this can of tomatoes, and then Barry goes up to his room, and then comes down, and she's been murdered. And the
Yeah.
dad is, of course, holding the knife in her
Like,
body.
he just goes upstairs and then just comes down. He doesn't like do anything that's weird. You
And-
don't even hear like a sound.
And also, I guess to spoil the rest of the movie, they never explain what the fuck happened.
Well, that's
Well,
why
so-
I thought it would come into play later.
in the comic books, as we all know at this point, because we've all watched The Flash on the CW, is that Barry's mom was murdered by Eobard Thawne, the
Eobard Thawne,
reverse
yeah.
Flash.
And I thought that would come into play.
Well,
somehow.
you
Yeah.
see like a dude that's like, oh, this dude could be that dude. No, it's just,
Nope.
it's not that.
No, I really thought that's what it was going to be.
I was
Yeah.
very confused.
It's like he finally realizes his like
So
clarity at the end or
also
something.
in the movie or in the comic series Flashpoint, which this is fully based on, that's what happens. He stops Eobard Thawne, and Eobard Thawne's like, "Oh, well, you fucked everything up, bud. So that's on you, pal."
Yeah.
And he's actually the one who gives him the idea to go back and save his mom, so that he doesn't get the Flash powers. That Eobard Thawne's the only Flash.
Yeah.
And that's a cool thing.
a better story.
We do
That
not do
makes
that.
sense.
That's not a story we do.
That
Who
makes so
plays
much
Eobard
sense.
Thawne in this movie?
Who,
If they would have done it correctly.
if they would have done it correct. See, because he's got to be like a little bit older than
The
Ezra
dude.
Miller.
What's
dude,
the name?
yes, he
what's
should
the name of
be-
the dude who plays Homelander?
Anthony something.
Nan?
Davis. Anthony Nan or Anthony Davis or something like that.
Anthony Davis is a basketball player.
Anthony Davis man.
Anthony Davis is.
So yeah, he's just like, so he just is thinking about this flashback, and then he just starts running. He just starts going, and so you're like, okay, so he's gonna like go. He's just gonna do this because you can just go back in time. Like how does he even know how to do
Anthony
that?
Starr.
Anthony
I was
Starr.
gonna say, yeah.
I was close.
Is it-
Also,
and it's-
Eobard Thawne.
It's also Antony.
No fucking notes.
Antony Star.
Oh, Antony.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Eobard Thawne, no notes. Would have been great. What are you guys doing?
That would have been
They're
a
writing
better
much,
movie.
somebody just tried to call
a
you.
much inferior story.
That would have been a better movie.
They're gonna have to wait. We're talking.
Oh well, yeah.
Keep talking. I'm just gonna check and see what it is.
So yeah, he's running. He's doing the Speed Force run.